Hi, my name is Patrice Rice, CEO and founder of Mosquito Sheriff. I wanted to take just a few minutes to explain some of the highlights of our model. Okay, well, let's talk about the why. Why did I start this company? Well, I'm an animal lover and I care about my animals. I have a lot of animals, and animals are a big part of my life. I've got 3 dogs, a Maine Coon cat, 4 miniature horses, 4 goats, pygmy goats, and 6 alpacas. So with that comes a lot of poop and a lot of mosquitoes. So I was searching for a local company for whom I could be a customer, that they could come out and spray for me, but I couldn't find anything available that was 100% all natural. Some of them said, now recently, some of them have said they have an all natural product. They didn't used to back then, a couple of years ago, but they say it now. But we're the only 100% all green company. So this is why I was looking for something. I couldn't find it. I located a chemist in Pennsylvania who has a small manufacturing plant and an all natural product. So I hooked up with him and thought, wow, there might be other people who are interested in having an all natural solution to their insect control. I thought, well, there was the birth of Mosquito Sheriff. Also, I do a lot of entertaining. And the worst thing in the world is to be either outside with my friends around the pool or entertaining for picnics and celebrations, and everybody be squatting at mosquitoes and, feeling very uncomfortable and being bitten by mosquitoes. So, this is why there is a mosquito business. So, let's talk about what your why might be. What are things that might be important to you? Well, I bet a big one is work-life balance. A Mosquito Sheriff franchise lets you work from home. You're the boss. Make your own schedule with flexible work hours. Spend more time with your family. Work-life balance is very big to a lot of people. A Mosquito Sheriff franchise can be what you want it to be. Whether you want, let's say, additional income or safety net. If you get laid off work or if your job is eliminated, or heaven forbid there's another COVID. We were the one of the very few businesses that were approved by the federal government to operate during COVID because they know how important it is to prevent mosquitoes and ticks and the diseases that come from them to people who now will be home all the time at that time. So it can be additional income or a safety net. It could be a legacy business involving your family. Whatever you want it to be, it can be. So why is the outdoor pest control market booming? Well, a big one is climate change. Winters are milder and therefore insects are around a lot longer. Mosquitoes are the #1 killer of people with over 1 million a year globally. And ticks transmit Lyme's disease, which can be life-threatening to people and pets, but also can cause health issues for years to come. If you want to learn more about this, check out the CDC's guide to mosquitoes and ticks. I think you'll be amazed at what you will learn from the CDC. Eco-friendly and effective. Consumers love Mosquito Sheriff. And this is why most franchisees love Mosquito Sheriff. Because this is the day of grass-fed beef, free-range chicken, organic products. Now I see on TV, wash the wax and the organic and the insecticide sprays off your vegetables. They have products now to do that. Everything is going to all green, and that's who we are. So that's why mosquitoes love us. Oh, why people and consumers love us. We've had customers who've used other pest control companies, and once they found out that we were available, they switched to 100% because they didn't know an all natural solution was available to them. We're endorsed by the Beekeepers Association of Maryland. Their motto is if bees didn't exist, humans wouldn't either. Out of the 100 crop species that provide us with 90% of our food, 35% are pollinated by bees, birds, and bats. Bees are the primary initiators of reproduction among plants, and they transfer pollen from the male stamens to the female pistils. So we need bees and butterflies, and our product does not hurt or kill bees and butterflies. Everybody else's product is like its deadly solution. It kills everything in the path of it, and it really is not beneficial, not only to people who live there and their pets, but to the crops across the country that are needed for food. So how are you going to get customers? Well, your truck is the biggest marketing tool, so don't let it sit in your driveway. Be seen. Every year, every summer, there are festivals all over your county, all over your state. Go. Take your vehicle, park it in the parking lot, get a tent. Let people learn about you. People have to know that you're there now, and they won't unless you get out and do what we call ground marketing. Plus all the tents are restaurants, and restaurants have outside seating now because of COVID, and they have mosquitoes now. So everybody has mosquitoes. So get out in the community at the festivals. If you're not spraying one day, take the truck and go park it at Home Depot and leave it. Park it at the end of the driveway, the end of the parking lot, and leave it. Come back and get it in a few hours. Park it at Home Depot and leave it. Come back and get it. The truck is your rolling billboard. So the more places you can put it to expose the more people to, the better off it will be. Special venue shows. It's funny. One franchisee decided that they were going to go to a wedding show. Well, they were very surprised. There were very many wedding planners there. There were brides there, and most of these people these days have outside weddings. They may have inside receptions, but a lot of them have outside weddings and outside receptions. And you know what? They don't want mosquitoes during their special days. Talk to your neighbors and friends, everybody, to get the word out that you are the local sheriff in town. Territory. Territory is based on approximately 300,000 people, generally in your home county. But don't think just of rooftops. Daycare centers. Daycare centers are a big market. They're using somebody now so the kids can go out and play, but they have to wait until the person is sprayed and now they're gone, and then you worry how long can it stay before I can go back out. So guess what? They would love to have an all-natural spray. And so now when their parents pick up their kids, they're going to say, well, guess what? We have an all-natural spray now. And what are they going to say? Who are you using? Who is it? We talked about special events and venues, destination venues, restaurants with patio seating. Gosh, they don't want mosquitoes. And if you have, like in this picture, many restaurants have outside seating like kind of next to each other. Well, if one has it, the other one has to get it, and the other one has to get it. So it's a really good market. Let's think of the ball fields where children play sports. Somebody's spraying that because they don't want their parents and the children to be eaten alive with mosquitoes. Senior communities, that's another really big one. HOAs, maybe HOA for a senior community because they don't maintain their lawn, but they don't want mosquitoes. Vacations and campgrounds. This is just a few. There really is no limit to people that can be your customer because everybody has mosquitoes. So we are the first all-natural product on the market, all green, and toxic, not natural, toxic free. We are the first all natural one. We're made in the USA, which is very important to me. So we don't just kill mosquitoes. We kill fleas, ticks, flies, jiggers, no-see-ums, gnats, and we do not kill bees and butterflies. There'll be no poison on your vegetable gardens, flowers, or around your pets. Dogs eat grass that could have been sprayed with a toxic chemical from another company, but doesn't matter from us because our product is based on essential oils. It's an all-natural insecticide specifically formulated to kill insects on contact, and it repels them for up to 30 days. It creates a barrier effect. So it kills them when you spray, knockdown effect we call it, and then it creates a barrier effect. So other mosquitoes cannot get through that. If they run into it, if they go into that barrier, they will be affected by the spray. They'll be knocked down and they will not be able to get in your yard. So how does it work? Our product kills in two ways. By blocking neurotransmitter pathways of susceptible insects, rendering them immobile, and two, interfering with their respiratory system. So what does that mean? Well, it means it knocks them down, it blocks the pathways, and then it makes it so that they can't breathe. They aspirate, and they die. The other thing is that if you have like ponds or a pond with flowers in it or koi in it, then we have a special product we put in the pond. Doesn't hurt your fish, doesn't hurt your plants, but trust me, there are mosquito larvae in the bottom of that pond. And what this does, it creates a little skim across the top of your pond. So once that larvae hatches, they can't get out of the pond and they're going to die. So there's several different ways that we can be helpful to a customer and meet their needs of mosquito control. So when we say all green, we mean all green. Other companies have not only a product that's not all green, but they use gas blowers. And that we all know about fumes in the air and everything involved with gas. So our blowers are 100% recyclable energy. What does that mean? No gas stations to refill. No gas in the back of your vehicle. No gas to pour into the blower. No gas to carry in your backpack. The blower weighs only 25 pounds versus gas blowers that weigh 75 pounds. The energy is provided with a bank of rechargeable batteries in the vehicle, which has been designed with an inverter, creating a generator for recharging. So a lot of people worry, geez, I don't want to know if I want to quit my job and start a business. It's a big leap of faith. What about my family? What about my bills? Well, guess what? Mosquito Sheriff is the perfect semi-absentee model. You can keep the financial security of your job while starting your business. So, how does this work? Well, you can keep your job and spray yourself while you're building your customer base. Building your customer base is going to be over time, so you can spray yourself. You can spray early in the morning because in the summertime, generally, the days are longer. You could spray late at night. Why? Because our blowers don't make any noise. You can spray anytime and no one will know you're there, unless the dog barks. But there is no noise, so it really extends the amount of time that you can spray yourself and keep your job. Make your own schedule. If you have a meeting at work every Wednesday, don't schedule any sprays for Wednesday. You have total control. Or if you don't want to spray yourself, hire a technician. It's a very easy plug and play model. And it's easy to train on, easy for you to learn, and it gives you all kinds of flexibility for having a semi-absentee business. So let's talk about some operational tools. The two most important one is the Mosquito Sheriff call center. The call center will answer the phone within 3 rings, reply to web inquiries, sign contracts, take payments, call you and say, here's your new customer, the money went into your account, call to schedule the first spray. Now, why is this important? Well, a couple of reasons. Not every franchisee is a quote salesperson. They don't want to sell an opportunity. They don't want to sell a service. They don't want to talk about it. Maybe they can't close a deal. And so it's no problem because we have a call center that can do all that. Additionally, if you're spraying yourself and somebody calls and they go to your voicemail and you're out spraying, and let's say you get back in the truck in about 10, 15 minutes, you turn the air conditioner on, you get settled, you drink some water. Now you're going to check your messages and oh, I have a lead. I'm going to call that person back. Well, guess what? You're going to get told, sorry, I have called somebody else in the meantime. This is a world of instant gratification. And the first person that answers the phone is the one that will get the contract. The second most important tool is our Mosquito Sheriff daily routing system. So, how do you know where you're going to go every day? We have a system where you put your customers into a database and spray weekly, collect money weekly, close the back door so close the back gate so the dogs don't get out. Everything is about your customer in there. But what it does, it schedules your route. So each morning, your route for the day will be displayed on your tablet. The route has been maximized for efficiency. So it's also easy to train technicians on. All they have to do is turn on their tablet and they know where to go. So you have 5 stops today. Here's what you do: A, B, C, D, E. Easy to do. And so these are things that are really important. These are kind of back office support that you have that you don't have to worry about. So let's talk about the financials of it. The franchise fee is $45,000. We're SBA approved. The startup costs are $27,500. That includes your customized website, the vehicle wrap, outfitting with tools and equipment, treatment product inventory, marketing materials, including yard signs, door hangers, flyers, business cards, everything you need to get your business started. You will also need a customer service vehicle. You can either lease one or purchase one, totally up to you. And you need to have some kind of advertising budget. We'll talk about strategy for advertising in your territory once we get to that point. So I'm going to wrap this up by saying that the biggest adventure you can ever take is to live the life of your dream. That's what Oprah Winfrey said in one of her series about, dreams. And I truly believe this. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter about if you have another business, if you're unemployed, if you have a job, if you're retired. Okay, it's never too late to live the life of your dreams. The most financially successful people are entrepreneurs, not employees. So don't let fear stand in your way. We'll say it again. Don't let fear stand in your way. This is a very simple plug and play model. Not a lot to it. This is not rocket science. The investment is under $100,000, and you can keep your job while building your business. I hope that Mosquito Sheriff can be the business that can help you reach your dreams.